One of the big problems with this pandemic is we're basically relying on the honor system. And as you know, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Society is only as intelligent as its dumbest motherfucking participant. And so that brings me to Jimmy Dore. So Jimmy Dore had some guy I've never heard of, Graham Elwood, on the show. I like maybe have read the name before, but I've never seen this person before. They've got like a Vegeta thing going on. That's pretty cool. But I have no idea who this person is. But they had an exchange with Jimmy Dore that was very interesting. So I wanted to talk about this. Because Jimmy Dore is a guy with 1 million YouTube subscribers. He's telling people that the vaccines don't work and that the vaccines make you sick because he's a fucking moron. He's telling people that the vaccines don't stop transmission. That's true. The world isn't binary. Nothing is 100%. Because a vaccine doesn't 100% protect you or protect everyone around you, does that mean you shouldn't take it, even if it's 99%? Well, it's not 100%, so... Huh? Have you ever made a decision in your life, ever, that you had 100% certainty? No, you haven't, because that's not how the fucking world works. Vaccines significantly reduce transmission. Just because it's not a 100% thing doesn't mean that it's not worth doing. So again, this guy is a fucking idiot. This guy is a fucking moron. So let's watch this stupid ass clip.
That's the 40% unvaccinated times 0.08. That's your number. So maybe my numbers were too high. 10.8 million people in hospitals. You don't think that's going to cause a disaster in this country?
Graham, okay.
So we're talking about the fact that, again, if you die from COVID in your own home, well, you have your freedom. But when you're unvaccinated and you're walking around without a mask on and you get fucking COVID and you go to the hospital, you know what? If I break my fucking leg, I can't get a hospital bed. If I have a heart attack, I can't get a hospital bed. There are people that have had heart attacks that died because unvaccinated Trump dumb fucks are sitting in these fucking hospital beds. There are people that have had liver failure and died because they couldn't get a fucking hospital bed. They die in the fucking waiting room. This is a thing that's happening in this country. If you are unvaccinated, in my opinion, you should not be allowed to go to the hospital. That's my opinion. If you trust your immune system, all right, don't go to the fucking hospital when you're crying later on. Die at home like a good little fucking drone. So let's continue.
Okay.
Answer that question.
If we run out of hospital beds, it'll be a disaster in this country. Yes.
Okay. And
if we run out of hospital beds, yes,
people,
that'll be a disaster. Are we going to run out of hospital beds? And if we do, why the fuck? By the way, why did more people? Anyway, so let's keep these one.
Notice, by the way, like his train of thought. We're going to run out of hospital beds, and if that happens, obviously things are not going to go so well. Anyway, let's talk about something else.
At a time. We got to keep them one at a time.
You have to do.
Oh, I got to go. I have another guest. God damn it. I'm sorry. Garland Nixon is up next. But let me finish this with you, Graham.
All right.
Let me finish. We've been talking for an hour and 15 or 20. It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good.
I like it.
It's been pretty good. So if you get COVID and you're vaccinated and someone's unvaccinated and gets COVID, you both can spread the virus. And the side...
Again, this fucking bullshit binary thinking is so goddamn stupid. It is ridiculously dumb. It is the dumbest fucking garbage in the history of the fucking world. When you are vaccinated, you have a significantly less likely chance to spread the virus. You also recover from the virus quicker, and therefore, as a result, you have less time where you are transmissible. When you are vaccinated, there is a good chance that if you do get a small viral load of the virus, that your body will fight it off and you won't even become symptomatic at all and you won't be a spreader at all. Just because something is not 100% does not mean it is the same as 0%. But again, Jimmy Dore knows that. He's just lying. He's doing this for money because he's a fucking loser. But, like, it's basic math. Like, I don't know who this guy Elwood is, right? Like, if someone wants to fill me in on this guy, if he's on the Jimmy Dore show, chances are he's probably, he's probably not the greatest. But even he knows how to use a fucking calculator. Like, think about that. Jimmy Dore is afraid of a calculator?
Science is you both have the same viral load for the first 7 days.
No, that's not true.
So now you're going to mandate somebody get a vaccine for what? So because if you get
because it reduces the spread. What?
COVID, you still can transmit it as much.
No, you can't. He's just lying.
Everyone's going to get a version.
No.
So that's the problem I have. And you keep saying hospital beds. That's not an answer to that question.
That's what drives me nuts, Jimmy, because you just skipped over the fact that unvaccinated people are more likely to get hospitalized. I just use your numbers.
That is true. Yeah, but so you're saying you should mandate, so now I'm hearing something. So you're saying you should mandate a vaccine because of hospital beds?
Yes.
That's crazy. We should maybe get more hospital beds. That's what we should do instead of.
Okay, all right. Now, these are not mutually exclusive. Let's be honest here. Yes, we should have more hospital beds. Duh! But what's going to be quicker? A vaccine that already exists that we can mass produce and put into everyone immediately right now? Or manufacturing extra hospitals, making extra beds, and training extra doctors and nurses and staff? What's easier in society? Now, we should expand the health system. Duh! No fucking shit! But let's be honest. What's easier? Building extra hospitals? Training extra doctors and nurses? Paying for all that? Or just mass producing an easily producible vaccine and putting it into everyone's bodies? What? And that's the thing about this clip that's so fascinating. Is that he is literally contradicting himself within 30 seconds. And, like, his guest is, like, saying, but you literally said the opposite here. Like, it's insane.
You want to fight for more hospital beds? Here's the reality, Jimmy. I agree with you. We don't have as many hospital beds. We need more. I totally agree with you with that. The neoliberals at fucking Cuomo, all those guys, Pelosi, they've taken it out. The reality is we don't. So how do we deal with this immediate problem right now?
So I just want to let you know about mandates. Before I go, this is what Dr. Fauci thought a year ago.
That's the end of the bullshit there. But again, the guy he's a dumpster diver when it comes to being a fucking thought leader. Like, the guy is fucking stupid.
That isn't what it meant.
Well, what did it mean then? Explain.
It meant that it's indicative of low resolution thinking.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
It's so stupid, man. I like the fact that people still watch this guy a year after Forced to Vote. People still watch. It's fine if you watch him. Well, it's not fine. But if you watch him and you're a Trumper or you're a right-winger, at least you're honest. But there are still motherfuckers. I still get motherfuckers that claim to be super leftist, ultra anti-imperialist, super duper communists. I still get these motherfuckers in my comments on my Jimmy Dore videos. Jimmy Dore, why are you punching left? Anyone that criticizes Jimmy Dore is a neoliberal in these people's minds. Jimmy Dore is the definition of the most left person possible in these people's minds. Because they're fucking dumb. They're dumb. And society is only as intelligent as its dumbest participants. And as we can see here, society not doing so well.